All right, so this is part 9. All right, so this is sorrowful in a sense, a grieving time where you're like, you're realizing that you have to let people go so that you can let yourself grow. Or you can just be who you already know yourself to be. And it needs to kind of settle in to your nervous system and your DNA because you have been playing a different role. Now you're being called to be a main character here. You're like realizing that you have to live out who you actually are and stop playing games and playing small and making yourself small. And you're also holding other people back by holding yourself back. They're supposed to be following you. You're the leader. Um, that's the only way. Bitches have to be put in their place. That's the only way they learn. In the dimensions that they're in. That's how they want it to be. That's how they have designed it to be. See, they're gods and goddesses too, in training in certain aspects, just as powerful as you. So we were talking about how this is all about power. It is. So you're the most powerful one because you're the most pure-hearted. See, the meek shall inherit the earth. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. These are the rules. The chosen ones are the ones that would never choose themselves because they're wise. Because they're wise enough to know where their power actually comes from. It's like, this is not my power. This is not me channeling to you. God is channeling through me. God is laughing through me. God is being wise through me. I ain't wise. Okay? So all you chosen ones are modest about it. You have to be. Because that's the only way God can channel through you. Now God is channeling through everything. Just to let you know, you already know that. But depending upon how much control you think you have, is how much you'll be like this chosen person. If you show up, pop off, and I'm chosen, bitch. It's just kind of like, um, yeah, but like you can't want for people to follow you because you're chosen. If you're truly chosen, you point people towards themselves, the God within them, right? And so that's why you're chosen. You're not looking to usurp God's power. You're not scared of God. You're not scared of necessarily like being controlled. Like the ego is like, God's trying to control me. God's trying to tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. And it's just kind of like when you evolve and you mature, you understand that choice is an illusion. This all belongs to God. God's letting us borrow it, and you be grateful for the part that God lets you have, and you ask nicely, you be like, God, I can have some, please. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Or you go, I demand that I am in my power that God has given to me, gifted to me. You still know where the power is, where the money resides. You know what I'm saying? It's like you stay in that pocket, in that zone, and anytime you get out of pocket, you say, please forgive me, God, and ask for the truly arrogant. They think that somebody owes them something or something. They're entitled. They don't want to do the work because all of this is power or whatever comes from alchemizing, meaning you crack open and you become vulnerable like a seed to all the elements. You let the chaos in. You let the earth, water, wind, fire come in and do what it will and make and help you become the intelligence. Let the intelligence take root and sprout up. You know, I've been spending a lot of time with plants. So there go the analogy. It's like, that's true surrender though. It's like when you're truly alchemizing and you're truly chosen, my nose is starting to itch, then you know you can't stop the thunder and the rain and the wind. You allow it. See, and this is part of the reason why being in those lower frequencies have helped you become who and what you are. You needed the compassion, you know, you needed to learn to surrender to evil in order to overcome evil or be better than it or to not be triggered by it. You have to allow it. You can't stop people from using what they think is their free will. Everyone is right where they need to be. And if God allows it, you know as an alchemist that it's allowable. It's allowed. It goes. Now what happens in response to what is allowed, you have no control over, and you also move yourself out of the way for that as well. And you don't respond to it. You don't react to it. You don't try to force it to be something it's not. You don't take people's power away from them. But people have tried to take your power away from you. And so because of that, you're having to remove yourself. It's a natural thing that's happening for you, to you, because of you as well. You know, it's like, you can only take so much. It's time. It's like it gets to a point, right? It gets to a point to where this is a part of the alchemical process. It's like, all right, I can't keep getting stomped out. You know? I'm not going to keep putting myself in the way of these death spells and them. I'm going to go into my specification or whatever. I'm going into my owl and labradorite. I'm going into these cleansing waters of the cosmics. I'm traveling by night. It's like, don't be seen, don't be be quiet. The night is the night of ride. These I don't know the word. Period though. I love that song. You're being told to move in silence and be in your main character energy all up and through it. In your own self, like pay attention to yourself, like enjoy yourself, like yourself, dress your clothes, let yourself be the baby doll that you dress up. You know, you used to look for other people to make you their main character because you didn't get that mirroring and validation as a child. Give it to yourself. It's the same. It's honestly the only way you're going to actually be able to keep it. You know, when somebody else gives it to you, does it ever stick? No, for some reason it just does not. It's because that portal is closed. The portal is closed. The portal is closed. There was a time where if someone were to pour into you, it would have watered you. You know, it would have sheltered you. It would have become part of you. And then there's a time when that portal closes, that initiation period is done. And now whatever you did or did not get is up to you to reopen that portal. See what's inside of there. Give it to yourself. Ask the angels to give it to you. This is now a shamanic journey because you are a shaman. You're a mystic. And you're not really to rely on other people's life force energies and be codependent as a leader. You have to be able to sustain yourself because the people that are coming up underneath you, They're not reliable sources. Like, why rely on them? Stop trying. I'm gonna pull a few. Ooh,